Welcome back, guys. I'm Mike.
And I'm Stephanie.
And we're Van Life, Sheldon's Travels. Sheldon, he's our yellow belly slider turtle. He's in the van, swimming around in the tank this morning. But today, we are right here in Mitchell, South Dakota. We left you last night at the falls. And unfortunately, there was we don't know how tragic of an accident. When we saw her coming up on the stretcher, she was alive. But we don't know what happened. We
actually went online to see if we could find any news reporting or anything like that, see if we could get some actual facts, and we didn't find anything. So we're just thinking because she actually made it out alive that it didn't become a news story or anything like that. So it is actually a good thing that she made it out.
I'm happy, you know, but you never know when you're going to be at the wrong place at the wrong time or the right place at the right time, however you want to look at it. But that's how it happened last night. So I don't really like making those kinds of videos, but when they happen and we're right there, I just make them and put them out there. And I hope the people that enjoy it. And if you don't, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to, do something different than we normally do.
We just have the camera with us at all times. So we just try to film whatever we see, the good, the bad, the ugly.
There you go. But today, last night, we drove about an hour from Suez Falls. Suez Falls. And right there at the falls in Suez Falls. It took us about an hour to get here to Mitchell. And there's a couple of options you can do in Mitchell. There wasn't Anytime Fitness. We stopped there last night, took a nice hot shower. Yep. You can actually stay right here at the Cabela's. And that's what we did last night. They have dog kennels if you want to put your dog in a kennel while you're in the store, and a huge parking lot right here, and a lake and some picnic tables and stuff like that for you to sit at. But I guess today man, we got a lot of bugs on the windshield, all over the windshield and all over the front of the van. But since we're gonna be putting some more miles on today, I just thought I'd double check this little thing here with the battery, check our coolant level, which seems to be perfect. Sorry. I just checked the oil, it's good. I like to check the belt, make sure it's running good, not frayed. Make sure your fan is turning on and off, your radiator fan, cooling fan. Make sure you don't have any bad looking hoses or anything like that. It kind of looks like we're good to go, guys. All right, let's load up and get out of here.
Mitchell Iron and Supply Co.
In 400 feet, turn left onto North Rowley Street.
Looks like this is their old industrial part of town.
Left onto North Rowley Street.
Kind of just wanted to go through the main downtown. I know she's trying to push me, rerouted me around all the town, but I know you guys like to see these little towns. I like to see these little towns, so this is the little town of Mitchell, South Dakota.
Mitchell's longest running real estate office. That's neat.
Well, always like to look and see if there's anything that we just have to stop and see.
Sometimes it's neat just seeing these older buildings. Like a lot of them, you could see they have AC units, so those must be apartments up top. Those are just neat. So legend has it there used to be a couple of other corn palaces, but it became such a great attraction it couldn't hold all the people, so they eventually moved it to this third spot. This was the third and the biggest one.
Here we are, we're coming up to it. There's free Corn Palace parking ahead. And all the mural work on the outside, guys, that's corn. Using the different colors to accent everything.
Yeah, and actually this is a symbol of how good the agriculture is here. So they actually redo those murals with new fresh corn and
every year, yeah.
It's not the same picture. They'll actually change it up for different festivals and seasons, and I think that's pretty cool.
So we need to come back and see this when it changes. All right, right next to City Hall. Like I said, there is parking here where you can stay here for the night, but I just didn't want to risk it. Well, we made it right here to the Corn Palace's parking lot, but there's been some changes. On iOverlander, it says that you can park in this lot overnight, but you can't. It even says no loitering from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. and absolutely no overnight parking. And I'll show you guys these signs, but I haven't had a lot of luck changing out stuff on iOverlander when it's wrong. I don't know if that's just my luck or not, but I'm just kind of curious what kind of experience you guys have. I love all the spots on there, and I'd love to add spots and do that, but just can't seem to get it to get registered and all that stuff, you know? It's kind of weird, but
yeah, and if it does get registered, I don't know if they ever send you like a notification. We might have to go back and check.
I never saw anything, but this spot here, unfortunately, you can't camp here anymore, or boondock anyway. As you can tell, we're in the right place. Corn Palace parking, cars, RVs, campers, the entrance, and that's where we're parked, right over there. But these signs are new. Free public parking, no overnight camping, no loitering. So not only can you not park here, but you can't be here past 11. So that works. I'm glad we decided just to stop at the Cabela's last night instead of coming over to here. But I think there's something really interesting across the street that I wanted to take a second and look at before we go to the Corn Palace. You know, most tire shops are just tire shops, but this tire shop does cars, as you can see, and trucks that are in the garage right there. But you're not putting these tires on a truck. Well, check this out. These are for big old tractors and stuff. Talk about rims. Well, that's not even the biggest. Come over here and let you see the really, really, really big ones. And check that out. That's crazy. You want to stand next to that stuff? It's almost as tall as she is. Well, that works. Let's make our way over here to the Corn Palace.